Look at that explosion. The Colossus is amazing. Hey guys, what's up? Open World Games here, and yeah, we got a lot to talk about. We are talking about Cataclysms. We're going to be talking about post-launch content because some brand new information has come out recently from Bioware, from brand new interviews, and then also an update from Bioware about alliances, guilds, and so much more, plus known issues and stuff like that. But also remember, I am doing a big giveaway for Anthem. If you didn't know, check out that description below if you want a chance to win a copy on PS4, Xbox One, or PC. So get to it, check it out. But yeah, let's dive straight into this. I don't want to make you guys wait any longer, so let's do this. So yeah, in a recent interview with Bioware, and this comes from Variety, all the sources in the description below, Bioware actually talked about Cataclysms, and we're going to go over that right now. So let's dive into this. So this is what Mark Dara says from Bioware. He says, we unlock one stronghold during the main story. The other strongholds don't unlock until you get to the end game and finish the main story. There's power gating in a way in that you have to have unlocked it in order to play it. We're not going to force you to be a certain suit level, at least not yet. Now, the Cataclysms will be more like that. Anyone can go into them, but your degree of success will be more driven by your strategy and gear. It's a soft gate. You can experience the content. We don't want to have content that people feel like they can't see it because they aren't good enough, end quote. So you can see how Cataclysms are going to basically require you to rank up a little bit more. They call this a soft gate, and it's going to be part of course, that in-game type content. And you guys may have seen some of the storms rolling in with the open demo and wondering what is going on. I'm curious if this is going to lead up to a Cataclysm here on Sunday. That's what I'm thinking is going to be happening here. So stay tuned for any details about that one. But people are being reported by getting hit by lightning and all sorts of stuff. So yeah, very curious to see what's going to come of this one. So furthermore, you're probably wondering more about this. So this is what the article goes on to say. Cataclysms will function similar to seasonal content found in games like Fortnite, with a global change to the map, or what DICE is doing with Battlefield 5's Tides of War. These will be timed, limited thematic content that gives Bioware the chance to change how the world looks, feels, and reacts to players. Now, Cataclysm events will only last for a limited period of time, and the core experience tied to them will also fit somewhere on the spectrum between a Destiny Strike and a Raid. So this is really cool. A lot of you guys have also heard that there's 3 strongholds at launch for Anthem. Honestly, that's not a lot, but it's a good start. But having Cataclysm's legendary contract is going to add a lot to the game for sure. I'm personally really hyped for these dynamic world events. I think a lot of games need to go towards the strategy of basically changing the existing world. I think a lot of people love it. I think they love to hear that, oh my god, there's a brand new enemy type that has infested the southern region of the map or something like that, or perhaps Fort Tarsus is about to be assaulted. There's a lot of cool stuff they can do with this, and of course you're getting these precursors to these events, again with the weather conditions changing, so they can again do a lot with the weather system and stuff like that. I'm curious though to see if they're going to be adding, desert or, snow type storms in this game. Or the thing is that they have mentioned as well is that they plan to add entirely new regions to the map too. So look out for details about that one. Now let's talk about post-launch content because there were some details about that as well. And this is what they had to say about that. They say, what I want to move us toward is more of a conversation with the people playing the game. Our DLC has always been story-driven in the past, which is great, but it's always been really infrequent and really big, partially because it's been really infrequent. So it had to be really big. What that means is that it's not a conversation. It's more, here's a thing, we hope you like it. Here's a thing, we hope you like it. I don't know why it's repeating. Oh, okay, here's a thing, we hope you like it. I see. Too bad if you don't. We can't do anything about it. When you can get more of that more often, then we're able to react, evolve, and change. The people playing the game can influence what the game becomes over time. That's going to be true not just for Anthem, but for our games going forward in a way they haven't been able to in the past. So again, that's something I'm hyped for, and I hope they deliver on this. You know, I think a lot of these companies are looking to Fortnite because Fortnite is constantly doing stuff. Heck, they're doing something right now with a major like Marshmallow concert event or something like that. Of course, we don't want Marshmallow concert events. We want something else for Anthem. But again, they could really introduce some really cool stuff more often. That's basically what they're saying. And then, like Fortnite, they add like a weapon or something like that. Players don't like it. It's removed, and then they react. And that is also the plan going forward with Anthem with the updates. Now, mentioning updates, there's a brand new official update about alliances and guilds. If you didn't hear about this one, let's dive into it right now. So this comes from Ben Irving of Bioware. He posted this out on Reddit. Update on alliance system and guilds. He goes on to say the following. Some of you have been asking about more details when it comes to our alliance system, guilds, and general rewards for playing together. We believe Anthem is a game best played with friends, and to make that experience awesome, we need to have social systems to make playing with friends easier. With that in mind, I figured I would drop in here and offer some extra details on what that experience will look like at launch and beyond. It's in italics. And then it says this, alliance system, what is that and how does that work? Good question. So it goes on to clarify, the alliance system is a way for you and your friends to be rewarded for playing the game. Anytime you complete an expedition, mission, contract, free play, stronghold, you earn experience. Now that experience also goes into the alliance system. Even better, the experience from the other people in your group also goes into that alliance system. Even better still, players on your friends list who play without you, their experience also goes into the alliance system. So definitely want to join these alliances and check it out. It says, at the end of every week, you are rewarded coin or in-game earned currency used to purchase various items throughout the game based on how much experience was contributed to the alliance system. There are several tiers you can work through each week as well as a weekly cap. We want to encourage players to form friendships and play together, and we've created the alliance system to do just that. Yeah, so forming friendships in this game, basically, you know, creating alliances is the idea here. The more friends you play with, the better you're going to do in this game, and the more friends you actually friend, it seems, the better for you. Now, guilds, what about those? It says this. The short answer is guilds will not be available at launch. While we believe the alliance system is a great way to encourage social interaction within Anthem, we also understand guilds play a critical role in helping players form organized groups with people of similar interests and play styles. Now, our goal is to release guilds as soon after launch as we can. Now, details on timing will come as soon as we have our plan locked in. We want this to be awesome, and it seems like they want to do it right. And that's the update about guilds. So we're going to be getting guilds post-launch. Super hyped for that. Seems like there will be additional rewards perhaps tied to guilds as well. So look out for more details regarding that one. Yes, I think this is my first time running into this puzzle, so this was tons of fun. Okay, so let's talk about some known issues from the Anthem demo and what Bioware is doing to address those issues. So let's go into this right now, shall we? So this was Claire out on Twitter who asked this. I keep having enemies despawn when I got near them in Anthem. Is this an instancing thing seen similar in the Elder Scrolls Online, or is it a bug? And I've seen this as well. It's kind of annoying when you really want to get into a really cool epic battle and everyone just disappears. Now, the answer comes from Michael Gamble of Bioware, who says this. We have a bunch of fixes for that in the main game. Basically, it's a system which removes enemies when it thinks you aren't fighting them for performance reasons. That system needs more tweaking, so it looks like they're going to be addressing that system for the full launch of the game. And yes, it definitely does need tweaking. It happens far too often, in my opinion. And everyone's like, is this because we, you know, secured the objective? What has happened? And I'm like, no, this is definitely a glitch. So yeah, it's confirmed to be a glitch. Let's also talk more in depth about enemy scaling. So this was the question from Anthem Therapy or something like that. Are enemies stronger if you play in a group versus solo play? Besides the difficulty settings, I mean, does that have any impact? Great question. And the answer is this. Mark Dara says, yes. So yeah, there is difficulty scaling, depending on if you are soloing the game or playing with other friends or randoms. So it seems like the game is supposed to know this, of course. So yeah, let me know how you guys feel about this in the comments below, if anyone is actually soloing the game or not. But let's move on to known issues. So this was posted out by Jesse Anderson of EA. He says this: "Hello freelancers, here's a list of known issues that have been reported by the community that the team is looking into. Please note that some of these reported issues may not be able to be fixed prior to the open demo ending. Many of these have already been fixed in the full version of Anthem." And he goes on to list out the following: disconnects with certain areas of the Tyrant Mine, unable to end free play from menus, errors when accessing the Anthem demo in certain languages, Storm using Ultimate in the Tyrant Mine Stronghold will sometimes make the HUD of all other Storms in the party lose their UI. I've never experienced that one just yet. And then sound dropping when playing. That one we have experienced pretty consistently. That's annoying. And then delayed gun recoil that causes camera to shake more than intended. And then XP not being rewarded after missions or expeditions. Disconnects that return players to the start screen. And then fresh accounts that don't visit the Forge before going on an expedition can lead to a disconnect. All of this stuff is being addressed. And like Jesse said there, a lot of it has already been addressed for launch. So good to know they are looking into those things and getting that all fixed. But yeah, still having a blast in Anthem for sure. I'm really curious about what's happening with the Storms. Hopefully we have a major event tomorrow. Look out for any news about that, but I'm definitely going to be logging in as well. But guys, stay tuned here to Open World Games for more on all things Anthem. Thank you guys so much for the support and love on the recent videos. Hope you are enjoying them. Stay tuned, guys. And also, yeah, look out for news about the, the full release and stuff like that. So, yeah. Thanks, guys, for watching. And I will see you guys next time. Take care.